Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler 2. Joining me is StarPrincessHLC
We still found sheep.
and JKLantern.
Can't believe we're in Williamsburg.
I would imagine Colonial Williamsburg looked quite a bit like this.
You know, you're not wrong.
Aww.
Does that make Temenos Alexander Hamilton?
He didn't live in Williamsburg, though.
It's because we found his name in front of the police station.
Oh, yeah, over here, yeah. Yeah, as we were walking through town, there was just a brick in the middle of the sidewalk about, like, Alexander Hamilton! The one delegate from New York who signed the Constitution at the Constitutional Convention, and we're both like, why is this brick here? Did he fucking live here? Like, we get that, like, he's an important historical figure, but why here specifically?
That sounds just like what someone who has done something bad would say.
God, So my favorite character in the game is not Temenos. But, damn, Temenos is a fantastic character, and I love him, and in a lot of ways, he's very close to me in real life.
Yeah, it's not going to let us explore down there. But yes, as you saw while we were talking, Temenos' path action, at least for the daytime, is to guide people around, much like Ophelia.
Yeah, most of the daytime path actions will seem familiar to you.
Also, on a side note, from everything I've seen so far, I really appreciate the more verticality they gave a lot of these places.
Oh, yes.
You have a lot more, what looks like natural paths to move around with.
The world in general just feels more organic, more alive, so to speak.
I don't think you guys have changed what you're saying yet. Yeah, everybody here is pretty much the same. And all of you watching, you will get a very distinctive vibe off of Temenos and Crick.
Yeah, yes. And again, I'll have things to say about that because, oh my god, there's a... Sarat heard my reaction when I realized that. So did Star, actually.
Yep.
To work. Oh dear. Repent! How's that for you? Where was I? Take that! To work. Now die! Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
There's also another one that I discovered.
Oh, yeah, when you discovered that one, I was so mad.
The sun hangs low. We can ill afford to dawdle. The beasts grow in number at night.
Then we must steel ourselves and proceed with caution.
You're a stalwart companion. The Sanctum Knights are handpicked from among the Church's best. They're even called God's Blade by some, and reportedly capable of felling 1,000 beasts.
You may trust me with your life, Temenos. This God's Blade is with you.
Did my eyes deceive me? During that last fight, I was certain... Yes, I do believe you hid behind me the entire time.
Why, that's preposterous. I swear on my reputation as a knight, I shall protect you.
Then my eyes deceived me, and I meant no disrespect. I hereby place my life in your hands, God's blade.
Very good. You'll not catch me hiding, sir.
Now then, let us be off.
Temenos is not afraid to troll a person, but he
No,
does it
he's
with
not.
purpose.
Yeah.
It's one of his many techniques to learn, and also to teach.
But something I picked up that I should mention about the last chapter, and then we figured out after this chapter, it seems like all of the characters are going to have definite references to other media and other historical facts.
I'm not sure if it's all of them, but a lot of them.
So, I was just trying to figure out what they were referencing with Oswald. And I was kind of, so you got Oswald and you got Harvey. You got Oswald, Harvey, Oswald, Harvey, Harvey Oswald. Is there going to be another character named Lee? Was what the first thing that came to mind for me.
Yeah, and as soon as Sarat put that in, my reaction was just, God damn it!
So I don't know if that's the reference they're making. But
I honestly
would,
don't either.
But I would not doubt it.
I wouldn't put it past them. The one for this one, like, I had to explain it, and
Oh, dear.
everyone who wasn't me was like, wow, that's amazing, and meanwhile I'm just like, blankly. Because it requires you to know things in two completely different fields.
Yeah.
And it's all about that bastard Crick there. One of the things I've noticed while playing, Temenos has a lot more MP than Oswald does.
I mean, he only starts out with 65 at level 1, but still. He does seem to gain more. Like, he's already up to 97. Oswald barely hits that at level 22.
Yeah.
Bravo!
Makes me wonder if he was actually that much of a scholar prodigy as he says he
Oh
is.
dear.
Maybe he is a drunken murder hobo. Then again, I'm convinced everybody in the party who isn't Agnia is a drunken murder hobo.
Well, to be fair, most of them aren't drunken. Murder hobos, yes, but they don't all drink.
That is true. Oswald canonically does not drink.
Yeah. He likes coffee.
I mean, he hasn't had alcohol in 5 years, so, you know.
Even before that, he canonically did not drink.
Also, I do like what they did. If you go into an area that you can't see the path because it gets covered up, they do the cutaway thing.
Yeah.
To battle!
So if you try to walk into the side of the screen and it doesn't cut away,
Where was
pretty good chance that it doesn't actually have anything for you there.
It doesn't exist.
I? To work.
Much like giraffes.
What's with you that giraffes not existing? Like, you saw one at the Oklahoma City Zoo. I distinctly remember this.
Are you alright, Temenos?
I am going to walk around a bit more because we are going to need to be we're going to need to get, again, both characters to at least level 6. And I don't think we have another chance to grind before the boss fight.
I'm trying to remember if there was a small place to grind.
To work.
Bonk.
I see a lot of hawks on my way to work.
To battle! On my honor!
The other day when I was going by
Are you alright, Temenos?
the Walgreens and the Save-A-Lot, there were a crap load of seagulls there. I'm like, did something die? What happened?
I told you.
Yoda went by.
Seagull! Seagull! Stop it now!
Stand back, Temenos!
To work.
Oh, look, it's the monkey.
To battle!
It's impressive that he was smart enough to make a loincloth.
It's a knight's duty to fight.
Maybe he didn't make it. He
There's-
just beat up somebody and they had one.
I wonder if some of the monsters have like a civilization or something.
Nah, that'll never happen.
To work.
To battle!
Where was it? Oh dear.
On my honor as... Are you alright, Temenos?
Because Temenos was one of the ones I did first in the demo.
Yeah, we also, when we started our file, he was also the second one we did, but we were approaching him from the other direction,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, we were originally gonna go with Ochette, then we realized, oh, we gotta get a boat to do that.
That's way too much trouble right now.
Oh dear.
Well done, Temenos.
See, the way the demo worked is I did one character, then just started over with the next one.
Very well.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes sense.
Where was it?
Sandshrew is not
Are you
happy.
alright, Temenos?
No, Sandshrew's kind of angry there.
Sandshrew was my sister's second favorite Pokemon.
Also,
Back
the
in the
fact
day.
that also the fact that Temenos is already behind Crick and Levels.
Crick, you gotta step up. You're supposed to be a Templar.
Crick is ahead of him though. Let's see. Probably not revive yet.
Nah.
You know, just because. Let's get the buff. It's not the most useful skill, but come on, level.
Hello, bird.
To work.
To battle!
AKA dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keisha.
We did have Pisha.
It's a knight's duty to fight.
Really?
So close, just 1 point.
To battle!
Where was it? There. How's that for you?
Are
There
you
we
alright,
go.
Temenos?
Aha!
Now we should be in good shape for the boss fight.
Mhm. Nice looking cathedral.
Yeah.
There are actually a couple of really nice looking churches around here. At least one of them is for sale, and that amuses me.
My name is Crick, and you would do well to remember it.
Jiminy
My
Cricket?
apologies, Crick.
I ship it.
As I said, here we are. The Order of the Sacred Flames Cathedral. Are you quite prepared?
Be prepared. Knock knock. Candygram.
Land shark.
This is certainly
Princess,
strange.
watch out! Wait, wrong
It's locked.
sketch.
Your
Oh, Girl Scout
Holiness,
cookies.
'Tis I, Temenos. Hello? Are you in there?
Are you
Would
on
you
the
be so
John?
kind as to open the door? I fear I shall catch a sickness.
Again, another amazing line read.
Did the pontiff truly invite you here?
However much they paid Temenos' voice actor
I must say,
wasn't
I'm
enough.
beginning to doubt you're the Inquisitor at all.
Pontiff, could you let me in?
Learn
I'm
to
freezing
doubt
my
at
rocks
last,
off
have you?
here, and then Oswald's eye twitches.
And yes, he himself told me to meet him here this evening. Perhaps something's gone wrong.
Imagine if this
How
is
about
like
Crick?
Tim telling the
God's
tale
blade
of
with
what
one
happened
mighty
to
swing.
Oswald.
Yep.
And then I
Cut
made
through the
this
door like a
joke.
damned criminal? Absolutely not.
Oh dear. But so be it. We'll just have to think of another way to get inside.
Break through a window?
Hmm.
Nah, Crick wouldn't go for it.
Have you hit upon one?
Was it anything like the one house that you
Hear me?
tried to break into? The windows are too sturdy.
Temenos, we'll catch our death out here if we don't think of something.
This is borrowed from Nero Wolfe, actually.
Inquisitor Temenos.
This Detective Nero Wolfe in
Hello there,
the
Crick.
stories would occasionally go into thinking
Is
mode
everything
where he
quite
just
alright?
can't hear
You
anything
look dead on
that's
your
going
feet.
on outside.
My
With our
apologies.
thinking chair,
I
let's
cannot help but
think.
concentrate quite deeply when I ponder a problem. A bad habit, I admit.
Gee, I wonder if there are any other detectives he'll borrow from.
Thanks to that
But
bad
he
habit,
couldn't.
however,
He's a
I've
he's
thought
a
of something.
priest, not a detective. I'm being crazy.
The cathedral underwent significant repairs 2 years ago. Surely those who assisted with the repairs still live here. Perhaps interrogating them will shed some light on the way forward.
Interrogating? What are you planning to do to them?
Thumb screws?
Let us be off.
Trying to abuse our Inquisitor powers for fun and profit.
Yes, we are. So yeah, from guiding, and now he's going to put the screws to people and interrogate them.
I love this mechanic.
What my inventory look like? So yeah, we don't have all the stuff we built up earlier. Sadly, we don't get the needle dagger.
Pointed hat?
Pointed hat. Expensive pointed hat for where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I
Look,
was going
we're-
to spend the money, the pilgrim's robe is probably the best choice, really.
Mm. Look, we're an Inquisitor. We don't make a lot of money.
Nope.
All of our earnings just go straight back into the church.
Time for some questioning.
This mechanic is so cool.
Yep. All we've got to do is break them. We do not have to beat them, we just have to break
dear.
them.
Which really relies on us finding their weaknesses, but...
This isn't a
Early
threat.
on, that's not a problem.
yeah, it's later on it can be difficult, because it's like, oh, you guys don't care about stick or holy.
Very useful.
So, not really all that useful.
He said
Not
it was
for
useful.
us. Yeah, he said it was useful, but he's also sarcastic as hell, so, you know.
Hmm.
However, we have other people to beat up.
Including a nun.
Yep.
Time for some
How do you solve a
questioning.
problem like Maria Stick?
Very well. To work.
It's interesting that they give them like 4 weaknesses here when it's not really possible to have Temenos with anything other than stick and holy at this point.
That's because you can come at them with other travelers for their path actions.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
So really, if you really need to know somebody's weakness and you've got like, you know, Oswald or I think it's Throne gets the other. Is it Throne? No, it's Ochet. But Ochet and Oswald could both actually figure out what their weaknesses are.
Hmm.
Somebody's addicted to mold.
Might as well face it, you're addicted to mold. Might as well face it, you're addicted to mold.
Have fun not breathing.
Well, that's what that smell on most old books is.
Vados the Architect.
The
Time for
architect.
some questioning.
The architect that's actually got a dagger out there.
Hmm. And apparently doesn't care about Stick.
Nope.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. To work. I won't back down.
I don't need to do this.
But you want to do it.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Blammo!
Ha!
So, underground passage.
We found the Underground Railroad.
But where does the
Oh.
steam go?
The smaller building east of the cathedral hides a subterranean passage. no
See, I
longer
was
in
going to say it
use.
if you didn't.
Blessings of the sacred flame unto you, Vados.
I mean, I was the one that brought that up last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I must say, I did not expect to be heading underground. The path is open, Crick.
Does it also double as a cemetery, like with France?
Which you forcibly opened, despite being a messenger of the gods.
And the gods did give their messengers flame to light the way forward. I did as the scriptures bade, Crick. I used the flame vested in me to open the way forward.
Also a stick.
Forgive
And
us our
some holy
sins, O
magic.
gods.
My goodness. Those of your ilk must lead an exhausting life.
Temenos has a point here.
Yep.
And if you're
And
apologizing
how
for
is it
every
that
little
people of
thing.
your ilk get chosen to serve on the Inquisition?
Funny you should ask
The
that.
pontiff chooses us. It's quite simple, really. The sacred flame flickers. This is an ill omen.
What?
Isn't that just what fire does?
I am overcome with unease.
Maybe sacred fire doesn't
Nevertheless,
flicker.
we press on.
Someone forgot to refill it with the sacred fuel.
We need more mouse bacon, clearly.
Reminds me of this thing from a Discworld novel. So how many times has the flame that never goes out failed to go out? It has failed to go out 3 times on my watch.
Always, it just looks like there's a path over here.
It does a little bit.
Maybe only the pontiff can go that way.
I mean, I couldn't imagine there being secrets in the cathedral.
No, not a secret in a cathedral. Heaven
Perish.
forbid.
Perish the thought.
Oh, up is the treasure.
Treasure.
Progress.
Well, that'll be useful for later.
So it's a tool to help us out. Got it.
Yep.
Yes, it is. It's a tool that'll help us out later. As much as I love the soundtrack for the first game, I feel like they did a better job with this one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, Temenos has this little fun fact he does. He, if you're fighting at night, he gives enemies debuffs. Like,
That's
just
great.
right at the start of battle.
Oh dear.
They don't last very long, but they're free.
To battle!
Oh dear. Now fly! May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
That line.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a sacred.
May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
Mm. Alfred, how dare you hide this treasure chest? Ooh, pilgrim rod.
I don't remember if we got that in our
I don't
playthrough.
think we did.
So you missed the sinner staff and the pilgrim rod.
Yep. But we did not have a problem with this boss fight coming up.
No.
No, I don't remember it being all that difficult, but I still ground to level 6 just for safety.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Do be
that was the main reason we had trouble with Agnia's Chapter 1 in our playthrough.
gentle. Well,
Because there wasn't a lot of places we could grind beforehand.
There was a little bit of room, but it did kind of thrust you into that fight.
Yeah. We're
Holy
just stuck with
illuminate the dark.
the one guy.
Oh dear.
But we'll get there when we get there.
Exactly.
Yep.
That will probably be our
Goodness.
last one we get.
Tantrum that was.
Just because she's so out of the way.
So let's
I mean,
see.
I don't know, you got a burger?
I mean, the Burger King is right down there.
True.
We've learned that I should not run errands when I'm hungry. Because I will be, like, walking around town doing things. And Star will get the text message of, like, oh my god, why does the Burger King smell so good? Texas lunch smells delicious.
You say that we'll probably end up going to Popeyes on Sunday.
It's weird they didn't put a save, a save thing like right next to him.
Because it's right over here.
Yeah,
Yes.
but still, usually they pair those things up.
Yeah.
This time.
But before we go do what needs to be done here, I think we need to take a break. Because this is going to take a minute. We're almost at a half hour. So, next time we will proceed into the obvious boss area. But until then, take care, everyone.
Later.
Bye-bye.